Yo, welcome to a Sims speed build. Now, if you know my Sims Let's Play, then you already know that I have a cute little farm cottage core Let's Play, which I started after I got the farm living DLC. But I never showed you how I built my house, even though I made a video. I never went to do the voiceover, but here we are now. So here you can see me building the house that our Sims James, God, I forgot the names, James, Mirabelle, and Catherine? Kathy, Jesus, are living in right now. I just used one of the starter homes from Handford of Badgley, the world that comes with the Cottage Life, Farm Life DLC. I literally don't know any names, I'm sorry. But yeah, I used one of the starter homes and I tried to make it a little bit more fitting so it doesn't look like a starter home, but well, yeah. So here's a little story. We have our main character, Mirabelle Palms, and she and James King were friends that grew up together, and Mirabelle used to live on her grandparents' farm, but they moved away to get a bigger farm. No one died here, no sad story here this time, but they gave the farm to Mirabelle, and yeah, so she inherited the farm together with her best friend James and his cousin Kathy. They moved in together and are living a cute little farm life now, and if you have seen the few videos I uploaded so far, then you see that we already have some animals living in our little shed. We have some chickens, we have a cow. I think the cow's name's Hilda. And yeah, here you can see me building the living room of the house. I also had to experiment with the shell of the house a bit because, you know, the rooms got bigger and I had to add many bedrooms upstairs. So obviously the front door couldn't fit in where the front door was before I started building on the house. But yeah, this was, I think, my first build when I got the farmhouse living DLC, so I just tried to use as many new items that came with it, because I've never seen those before, and I always love making new builds of like new items I just got from new DLCs. So I also got the spook house, not the spook house, what is it called? The paranormal activity set is something I also got, which is what I also used some of the items from there. I think the hanging plants are maybe from that one, and some of the, I think the table maybe or some of the sculptures I used are from that one. And I got the, what's it called? The dine out? Dine out. That's the one I also got. So I used some of these items from there, and yeah. I wasn't really sure where to fit the kitchen. I think this is not where the kitchen actually is, or is it? I literally don't know. Oh wait, this is where I put the kitchen, yeah. This is where I put the kitchen, as you see. So, this is so messy making a video afterwards, so yeah. I just tried to go for like the green colors and very like spring-like colors, because it would fit like with the very cute little farmy vibe. I also added like a little wardrobe for when you come into the house. So you have everything in there already, like a little bed for the cat is also something I put in there afterwards. And I didn't really know where I should put the wall, because that was like too much space, so I just made the wall come into the room, because I don't need that much space. I still wanted to like maybe keep the house a little bit tiny, but it didn't really work so well, but I think, I don't know. You know, I really tried to make the place look like very cluttered, so it doesn't look too big, so it actually gives you like a small and cozy vibe like a farm is supposed to do. So I added like lots of things, especially here like in the room when you come in. There's like shoes, shelves of shoes, like little hats hanging above the door, and like some pet food, just everything that you get to see when you enter the house, just to add like to the little clutter vibe. But yeah, so I gave like a little bed to our cat, a little rack so he can play in there. Added some cute little stickers on the wall. And yeah, I really enjoyed building this house because I really love cottagecore like aesthetic and lifestyle. So I always wanted to try something similar like this in The Sims. So now that I have this pack, it was obviously easier to go for a vibe like this when you get like so many cool like rustical things, like the rustical like windows you get. The different things you can put on your roof even, like there's little statues of like little animals you can put on there, and I think that is just adorable and it's like so cute. Also, I got so many new plants from the DLCs and I really love that. Like that big plant with the giant leaves I put in the living room is like probably my favorite plant now, because it's just so beautiful and it looks like something out of Animal Crossing. This pack has been giving me a lot of Animal Crossing vibes, and I just love building in Animal Crossing, so of course I gotta get some of that spirit onto my Sims game. So here we have our like bathroom, which is like the room that everyone shares because it's the only bathroom in the house. So I just tried to give it like the vibe that it's like really looking like it's been used, with some laundry on the floor, and like everyone has like their little thing with their little like toothbrushes. Then I had to move on to the second floor, and I didn't really know how to make the shell because I'm not good at making shells. I think I might know something more now that I've been watching a couple of, what's it called, like, the Sims Building Bible or something by Little Simsy. So I might have to do new builds where I need to figure this out if I really know how to make roofs now and second floors and make nicer shells. But you know what, this is an old farmhouse, so technically it could be okay because most farmhouses are just like shaped like this. So I don't necessarily have to blame it on me on not knowing how to make builds. It's just like farms just are like that, you know? That's what I was going for. It was all planned like that. It was meant like that. So, okay, here, you can see me making a very cute little pink room, which is the room for Mirabelle. Her character is like looking very cutesy, with like pastel colors and like very, very girly clothes, because we also have a lot of those like styling options in the new DLC, so I wanted to like give the cute little hairstyles and the little dresses and little skirts and everything to a sim. So I made Mirabelle, and this is her room, and I like tried to make it like cozy, like still having the farm life spirit like in the wallpaper with the little bunnies and the mushrooms. Everything is like in this little pink because she likes girly stuff. Then we have a little table for like makeup stuff and like nail polish. I put some plushies in here because I think she would be the person to have like plushies she kept since her childhood. So I put like the little teddy bear and the bunny next to her bed, and like some pink dresses next to the door, like a little addition to her wardrobe. Then we have the brown room, which is for Kathy, which is like looking more, you know, like having like more of the nightlife vibe and like the cozy vibe. Because Kathy is actually a more outgoing person, and she's a very creative person. Like she likes to read, she likes to write her own music and draw a lot. So that's why I put like a giant bookshelf in here, and like also try to fill it up with some things, like some clutter, some like traveling stuff, and even more old books, and also some shirts, the guitar of course, and yeah, some flowers. I just tried to go like, you know, like every character had like their own like color scheme, and while we had like the pastel and pink colors for Mirabelle, I just tried to go with like more like black and brown tones for Kathy to like give it the modern type of vibe and like kind of like the cozy night vibes. And yeah, this is where you see me placing like all these black furniture in there and all the brown furniture. And I really like these little paintings that I put like next to a drawer. You know, like she's a character that loves to draw, so these are like supposed to be sketches by her, like studying anatomy and stuff. So I just put them up there, like she would hang up her drawings in her room. Yeah, I also put some more plants in there and a stereo, which I shouldn't have put there because in the first episode she was like trying to go to bed and it didn't work because the stereo kept blasting like some hip-hop music or something, and obviously she couldn't go to bed then, but I didn't really think of that, so well, sucks to be her. And also, I think I went back to her room and changed the floor to something darker. But then we have James' room, and tried to give his room like a little spiritual vibe, with like many vibrant colors, because I think that would be something he would like. Like he's the sim that likes to travel a lot and likes to meet new people and like get to know new cultures and everything, and like is also like kind of into supernatural stuff. So I tried to represent the little traveling side in his room by like adding some things like this little hand. Yeah, I didn't really know what I put there, if I put like a globe or a hand or something. That's like what I tried to represent. Something like in different colors, different sizes, different shapes, everything. And I know it looks like very weird because I have so many colors in there. Like I have the yellow and the orange, also purple and blue. But I just think this like gives the vibe that I was trying to give off, you know, like a very lively vibe, a very colorful vibe. And also the lamps, I think they fit perfectly. And then I didn't really know what to put in there, but I just decided to put my favorite plant in there. I said I was going to use this some more times because it just looks so beautiful. Like the picture I put behind his, you don't really see it, but behind his bed is like supposed to be something that he like got from traveling, and like some art pieces he likes to collect. and like some historical figures, and like there's more traveling pictures next to his bed, because he's like one of those characters that, like, you know, after finishing college, some people just like to take their time off and like go on a world trip. And yeah, he's someone who would like probably do something like that. And yeah, I just added like some little curtains next to the picture to add more colors, and then I put a window in here because I didn't want his room to be the only one without windows. So yeah, and these are the rooms for our characters and like some little story about our characters. But okay, I could actually just tell you more about the characters because I don't really know what to talk about anyways. So Kathy and Mirabelle don't really know each other, so they just moved in together, and James and Mirabelle obviously knew each other since they were kids, and they have always been best friends and everything, and went to the same college, went to the same high school, and now they got to move in together because Kathy's grandma also knows James because they've been like childhood friends, and she was like, hey, I'm giving you this house and you can move in with your best friend because I don't think you have like the responsibility to do this on your own, so I'm giving it to you guys together. And then James was like, okay, you know what, my cousin, who was actually like maybe studying away out of country or something, she like came back and now she can also move in with us, and I bet you guys will get to like each other, and now they're living here all together. Our dog Daisy is just Mirabelle's dog that she had from her parents, and she just took her with her to the farm because she thought like, hey yo, farm is a nice place for a dog to like live and hang out, so that's how they got here. And little Rack is just like, you know, like some stray cat that you get on your farm because like most farms have like stray cats. So that's what I just had in mind when I put the cat in the family. And yeah, here we just have like a little chill out area for when they come out of their rooms. They could just sit here, do some crocheting, and put an easel in here for painting. This was not on purpose, but the little tree that like merges into the wall, it just adds to the little cute vibe of like having flowers everywhere. But I didn't do this on purpose, but it looks nice from the gameplay, even though it doesn't make sense that there's a tree falling into the house, coming through the wall, but well. And then we have like a cute little veranda, like an outdoor grill space, because sometimes maybe they want to invite like neighbors or friends and have little parties outside. So I just added like a bench in there with like a picnic thing and like some bees for harvesting honey, and just a lot of more plants because it's a farm and I wanted to add like to this kind of like oldie, overgrown theme to it. So I just put like lots and lots of plants and like decorations of plants outside, and I just think it looks really nice. Also, like I tried to like make everything like match the red on my door, like all the entrances and doors outside. Also, this flooring is so nice. I think it like is from the one pack, the kit with like the desert living, which was given to you for free on the anniversary day. So I just used it because it was like a limited amount of time for you to claim. So I was glad I got to claim it because it has some really, really nice things, like some very cool windows and like outdoor furniture, like a sofa and like grill even, I think. Is it the one that I put in there? I'm not sure, I don't think so. Also added some green to our little shed, so it looks kind of like overgrown and actually like used. I really love how it looks like when you put like grass inside of the shed. Made like an extra little fence in front of our house front door, so in case like, you know, some chickens escape, they don't actually come inside my house because that would be weird. You just wake up at midnight trying to get a midnight snack from the kitchen and there's just a chicken sitting on the counter. I would just probably think I'm still sleeping and go back to bed. But we don't want that to happen, that would be scary. And then some more lights for outside, and I think this is like almost the end. So now if you wanted to know more about our little farm household, now you know, and this is how I made the house and like some little things for the story I had in mind. If you want to see how the farm life for Sims is going, then you can check out my farm life let's play. I'm trying to upload Sims more frequently, but yeah, so far we're like trying to get our careers going. Like James just started being a barista, and Kathy is like learning how to play the guitar. Mirabelle just made like friends with the neighbors and like some people in Handford Bachelor. And yeah, if you want to see more of the story and how it goes, and like future friendships, future relationships, and maybe next generations, then just tune in. And this is the end of the video now, so thank you for watching, and until the next video, bye bye! Ow.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.